Hi, I'm Cathy. You may recognize my hands from previous videos, but you probably don't recognize my face. I am not comfortable in front of a camera, and it has taken a pandemic for me to finally film facing the camera. In April, I offered a class to my customers called my a la carte card class. And they were to match up with me 4 different stamp sets. And I had 4 people sign up, and it took 14 projects to get us to match up so that they could get their kits. So I have a lot of projects that are going to be coming up on my channel in the next couple of days. This introduction will be on each and every one of them, but it will, down in the bottom here, show you the minute mark of where you can skip this introduction and go on to the card making. They will be put in a playlist called April a la carte card class. That's so hard to say. And each one will have that description, the person who signed up for the card, and the stamp set. And that way, as you're making your projects, you can just go to your 4 projects. Those of you that are just watching to get inspiration, you're welcome to look at any and all of them. And I hope you enjoy it. I hope you stay healthy and safe during this pandemic, and hope that we can all begin to get back together stamping very soon. This card is for Barb Haler, part of her kit. She had ordered the Bird Ballad DSP, but not the stamps. So I had to get creative on finding a way to work just with the DSP and not the stamp set itself. So for the sentiment here, I have a happy birthday from the Here's a Card stamp set. Barb, I'm sure you've got some sort of a sentiment. Anything will work on the card. So what we'll be using is the Bird Ballad DSP. I'm also using the Ornate Layers dies, which are in the new catalog, and we can order now, which is kind of cool. I've got a 5.5 by 8.5 inch piece of Pool Party cardstock, a piece of the Pool Party cardstock cut out with the Ornate Layers die. I've got a piece of Basic Black, which measures 4, I take that back. This measures 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And this piece of the Designer Series paper measures 3 3/4 by 5. So those will layer. And then I have a piece of Whisper White that measures 4 by 5 1/4. A piece of Whisper White that was cut with the stitched rectangles. And it is, let me grab that, this one here. And it is this smallest rectangle right here. I have a piece of the DSP as well, which measures 1 inch by 4 inches for the inside. I have a piece of Pool Party shimmer ribbon and a piece of the Whisper White Baker's Twine. One of the little keys from the Bird Ballad trinkets. And then these pieces I cut, one of the bird and 2 of the feathers from the Bird Ballad DSP. And I used my scan and cut to cut these out. Barb, I gave you a couple of different birds and a couple of different of the feathers so that you can pick and choose what you want. And you can also talk to Denise if you need some more, because I know that she has the scan and cut and can probably cut some out for you out of your DSP. So, and I could do that too just let me know. Okay, so I'm first going to stamp this little happy birthday. And then this is a very quick and easy card. Now I'm coming over here to the right-hand side because my bird is going to take up this corner here. Now, if you happen to be using a bird that is facing the other direction, you may want to put the happy birthday on this side so that your bird can be over here. It just depends on how you're going to be doing it. And obviously I got a couple of little halos there, so I'll have to fix that. So for the inside of the card, I just have these here and this piece. So we'll do that real quick. So I'm going to glue this down. And then I'll use some liquid glue because it'll be a little easier with these little feathers. So I'm going to turn them over. Put a little liquid glue on them. And I'll place one this direction, and then the other guy will be right there next to him. And a piece of tear-in tape. Across here. And put my ribbon. And we'll put that on the inside of the card. All right, so we'll take this and glue it down to here. And get a couple of dimensionals. Take this one and glue it down as well. And that will go in the front of the card. Just like that. And then let's see, we'll go ahead and put this down. And I like this little bird here, so I'm going to put this lower than I did on the other one so that it kind of showcases him as well. And then on this little bird, I'm going to use the mini dimensionals. Just like that. And place him down here. And then I'll take my little key and tie a bow with my white twine. Get it pretty small, and then I've got to find some ribbon scissors. I have a pair of snips for my ribbon. Okay. And then for that, I'm going to use a glue dot. On the back and catch the ribbon and the trinket. And place that right up here in the corner. And there is our card using just a sentiment from a stamp set and the Bird Ballad DSP. Barb, I hope you enjoy making that card.